No, because then no one's as good as us.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Hi. What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of
Be Uplifted.
Pew, pew, pew. Hey.
Vince is impatient today.
No, I'm patient.
You know, I think I saw your daughter earlier today.
I saw my daughter earlier today too. What a coincidence.
Was she? Never mind. I'll ask you later.
She's wearing a brown top, I think.
Was she going swimming or something?
I don't think so.
Oh,
It's a possibility.
okay.
Yeah.
Where'd you go where you saw people swimming?
My place.
Oh, she lives.
Oh, are you
Yeah.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't want to I don't want people to know where I live. It's weird.
Okay.
Well, hey, it's the four of us again. Pew 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 pew.
Your favorite four.
Yeah.
So we're all a little bit all over the place. Well, mostly me and Lonnie, because,
You
Because
know,
we're
we don't
boys.
get to sit around and, like, sit at the studio.
Yeah.
We have to worry about people and children, so.
Yeah.
Oh.
They're not used to being productive.
Apparently, I just sat here while the robots set this whole thing up.
Exactly.
Automated. Thank you, Elon Musk.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Shout out to you.
much.
Perfect robotics.
We can't
I
have you do it. We
definitely-
can't afford you.
I definitely feel the love in here.
It's so strong, right?
Yeah.
It's like palpable. Like you
It's almost like we didn't eat. We're like all mildly hangry.
Hangry?
Oh my God! Did you eat?
No.
Neither did I. Did you eat?
Not yet.
sorry.
Did you?
Yeah, because I order Mikey's meals.
Nice. So that's what it is. Literally, we're all snapping at each other.
We're all feeling the little bit of like,
Everyone's all being a dick to each other. So this
What's
is the
new?
podcast, guys.
What's
Okay.
new? Would it be us if it wasn't like that?
That's right. Lonnie, let us know the first topic of today.
Right. Ready? The first topic is dating disasters and love lessons.
dating disasters.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
want to hear all the story times. I want to hear all the tea.
Even if it's one we said before, because you never know who's new and who's listening.
Yeah.
So
It could be good love lessons too. It
Yeah.
doesn't have to be bad.
I kind of think.
You got to think.
Because sometimes, you know.
because you're so in love now, so you can,
No, no, no,
you
no,
can't
no.
even think of the fathom the bad stuff
Because
anymore.
sometimes dating disasters, for me, I just kind of move on. I don't dwell too much on it.
I have an example of that.
Okay,
Oh,
let's
When
hear
I
it.
was
there you
dating
go.
somebody and she went to one of my gigs, but then she was causing trouble at the club because she was getting drunk and everything, and then she was all like yelling at me, and then I was like, why? You know, like I can't be part of this drama because I work here.
Right.
You know, so I have to be extra like PC or whatever.
Right.
So she's all like, if you don't have my back, then just let me out. I was like, all right, cool. So I opened the door, I let her out, and I never saw her again.
Nice.
So can we know like how the drama transpired and like what exactly happened? Let's hear the story time.
She was drinking. Some guy was hitting on her, and she started like saying my boyfriend is DJing and whatever. And I was like,
She tried to pull the boyfriend card
Oh,
and the
I
DJ
would.
card.
what do you think? I'm gonna stop the music and just like or play a mix
Hey,
or something?
back
Yeah.
up off my girlfriend.
Yeah, like I'm gonna play LL Cool J. Mama said knock you out and just go up to him and just hit him. No, I had to do
You're
stuff.
classier than that.
And then she yeah, exactly. But she was putting me in that position where it's like, yo, I can't associate myself with you because at that point I was working for the club. I wasn't under a promoter or anything like that.
Yeah.
I didn't have to be like, I can just get a gig at a different venue that I do. I was like, no, I get my paychecks direct deposited from them, you know?
So it's a big
Yeah.
deal. Yeah.
So
That's
yeah,
a
it
red flag.
wasn't.
That's a major red flag too, by the way, because then that can happen anytime.
Right.
Yeah.
You could be walking down the street and then somebody looks at her and goes, "Hey, sexy." Well, you look good, so you say, "Hey, sexy," whatever. And now she thinks you're gonna have to fight for her.
So that segues into the first bullet point. What are some red flags that you guys see or noted that you would call red flags in like girls that you're dating?
I have another story for this. I don't know if I have.
It's
a
about
story for it.
Sloppy drunks.
Sloppy drunks are a red
drunks
flag.
are always a
Okay.
red flag.
Okay. What do you
Mature
define as a
one.
sloppy drunk?
Well, just
She has throw up on her, and it's hers. Yeah, you know.
yeah, no, it's just sometimes it's like, you get one and it just like they can't stand straight. They're they're causing a commotion.
Okay.
Not necessarily like it doesn't have to be like a huge commotion, but it's enough for me to now shift my attention to you.
Where you feel almost like
fully.
you have to babysit
Yeah,
them, kind of a
exactly.
thing. Okay, that's a good red flag. What else?
I feel like you have to also be angry. If you're an angry drunk, I can't.
Oh my gosh,
I
I can't
can't
do
deal with-
angry drunk either. Like that's like the one thing I'm grateful for because I have friends that complain some of their men that are like, "Oh no, I can't." I had an ex that was an angry drunk too. But like Anthony's like the complete opposite. He's like a jolly drunk.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm like, "You should just be an alcoholic cuz that's the best mood that you're in is when you're drunk."
I hate the ones that are like crybaby drunks too.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, this is why I'm single.
Yeah. yeah.
Nobody will love me.
Is that a red flag for you?
Yeah.
Is that okay? Would you call that more so a red flag or a deal breaker or both?
Oh yeah.
So I would say that it's a red flag because with that I can gauge how much I can let them drink.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because like a deal breaker is like, oh, I'm a mass murderer. It's like, not for me. You know,
What if it was a chronic problem though, like something that you couldn't?
like she only murders when like
No,
she's
no, no.
on
I mean the
weed.
drinking.
She's like, I'm high as hell. I need to kill somebody.
I mean, not quite that,
Okay.
but more like say like every time. Okay, so for example, I knew this guy and him and his girl were in the nightlife industry, right?
Okay.
And she got drunk too often for him. Like nobody knew that. Nobody knew that this was a problem because she carried herself really well like in front of people, but apparently when they got home it was an issue and it started becoming an issue every time and like he had like vented to me about it like, "Oh yeah, you know, like I don't know what to do because she gets really like way too fucked up and like I'm constantly having to like," and he's like, "But she doesn't listen because she, you know, and I'm not going to like tell her what to do and what not to do because she's with her friends or she's having a good time and you know like
Buzzkill. He doesn't want to be a buzzkill.
yeah that's a good word for it." And then they go home and it's a problem. Like would you guys consider that a deal breaker if it was like a chronic problem?
Hell yeah.
I would say so.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is, like, they're already going home together, so there isn't a deal to break. You know what I mean? It's
but I
like-
mean, would it cause you to be like wanting to rethink their like, you know what, like this girl has a problem. She's
Well, if you're
she's
rethinking-
possibly an alcoholic.
if you're rethinking, it's not a deal breaker because you're willing to correct it still.
Well, I think the deal breaker part of that was not the part of her being drunk, but the drama that came after when they were. by
Yeah, that's what I
themselves.
mean. Like if it always caused the drama.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, how invested are you in your relationship? Like for me, like a deal breaker is like, oh, I meet you, we're dating, we're going out a few times, we're not going home together, but you're always sloppy drunk. I might not invite you again next time.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
if we're already in the relationship and you're coming home, that's not a deal. It's not, you know, it's either a separation or, you know what I mean? Because you've
Okay,
learned to deal with it.
So he's saying that he considers deal breaker something early in a relationship. Like
Yes.
whereas like when you're in the relationship, it's more like a compromise or breakup type situation.
Well, it could be later on too.
I think
Because
that- I
like
agree
let's say
too.
if she doesn't watch the podcast and she doesn't know how I feel about getting married or whatever.
yeah.
And then later on, like 3 years down the line, she says, "How come you haven't proposed?" Like, well, why don't you watch the podcast? You'll know why I don't want to propose.
Yeah, I agree with that because sometimes people say down the line having kids, I don't want that. That's a deal breaker.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, I see that. Oh, I just burped. Sorry.
I mean, I can see what you mean by early phase and then later, but I think it just has to be really extreme in order for me. Like, no, deal breaker, I'm done, even if it's later. You know what I mean? It's not like something I have to rethink about, especially if they're like getting physical or something like that. Then I'm like, fuck no, you're out. Bye.
That's what I was gonna say for me. Like physical. Like if a guy ever hit me, that's for sure a deal breaker.
Yeah.
Like
But what did you
instantaneously.
do to cause that?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you know, there may be a reason.
Yeah.
But it's
like,
still
look
my
at-
deal breaker, and me causing it could be his deal breaker.
Yeah.
You know, that's up to him.
Yeah, because like it's not it. I don't think anybody should get into a physical confrontation or whatever, right? But a lot of people think that because somebody gets beat, they're the victim. What if what if they're not, like the whole Chris Brown and Rihanna a long time ago? You know, yeah, I don't think that a guy should ever put their hands on a woman in that sense, you know, like in that way. But what if she looked at him and was like, "That's why you can't dance." You know what I'm saying? Like if I was
Chris Brown.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? He's like, "Yo, he needs to get smacked."
I mean, I feel like if she laid hands on him and he hit back, that's a different story. But she just says if it's merely like.
So you think it's okay for a guy to hit back?
Oh hell yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
if
yeah.
a girl gives me an Indian burn, I'm smacking her.
No, I'm not like that crazy. But you know, I'm saying like if a woman or a girl or somebody
canceled.
is physically abusive to you and you hit back.
Speaking of which, can they see that?
I disagree with that, but I feel like if your life is in danger, that's one thing. But if she like just smacks you like and you can't, I don't know. Not that I'm like an abusive person, but I'm just like for example, if you cheated on me, I'd probably slap you across the face, and then I would feel like you deserved it, and you can't hit me back.
No.
That's how I feel.
No. See, you're looking at it from like an early stage, like slap you because I did something stupid. But I'm saying like there's some instances where the woman physically just like assaults. It's more like an assault. It's not like I slapped you because
Like a self-defense. Do you mean you feel like it's okay?
Well, okay, so let's say there's some issues where a woman would just sit there and just start like disagree with her husband and just start pounding him in the face.
He should leave her, but I don't think he should hit her back.
But if he does, it's not. You can't fault him for that. I don't feel like I would never hit back. But if he did, I wouldn't blame him either.
Let me ask you: do you think that's acceptable
What?
for the guy to hit her back?
No,
Why?
because I mean, even like scientifically proven, like it's just not the same. Like that's why there's like weight classes and genders and fighting, because it's like if I hit you, it's a lot different if you hit me.
So
like, I'm barely gonna make a dent in you.
But
you
let's look at it like this. Let's say if I go up and I smack Hulk Hogan in his prime, are you gonna feel bad for me if I get hit back?
Probably because you're smaller than him, but
But I deserved it, right?
I mean, I don't know, because even that, like, that's like, to me, the fight should be fair. Like, even people, right? Like, I'm not going to.
But that's my fault, because, like, I know, like, I can see him, you know? If I go up and I just smack somebody, regardless of how big they are, I should be hit back.
I'm not okay. I don't know if you could disagree or agree with me. I don't think like if we really got into an altercation like that and I hit you, if you like push me like to get away, then I'm like, okay, cool. I wouldn't be as mad.
Okay.
But if you were to sock me in my face, like that's a whole nother level.
So one of the things that my homies used to say back in the day is, I'll never hit a bitch, but I'll shake the shit out of a bitch. Like they used to say that, and I agree with that. Like if a girl is like coming at you and like fucking attacking you, then you should do what you can to restrain her. But I don't think she should be hit back. And I mean,
so why are the rules different?
Because it is different. Like men have their roles and women have theirs, and you're not going to change my mind. Like,
but see, that's the thing, is that I know that physically I'm stronger than you, right? So I have the intellectual like knowledge or whatever to know that I shouldn't hit you. But you should also have that intellectual knowledge to know that you will not win a fight. So if you start one, that's on you.
yeah, I think that's fair between a girl and a girl and a guy and a guy. I'm never going to think it's okay for a guy to hit a girl. I don't, unless you're in danger, unless she's like holding a knife to you, unless she's actually like beating you down to the point where you can't defend yourself, then yes, that's okay, fine. Like your life is in danger, hit the girl back. But otherwise, I don't think that it's ever right to hit a girl.
Well, can't this be a preemptive strike? Where do I have to wait for it to get to that point where you bring a weapon?
No, you
on me?
stop her by restraining her. You don't hit her back, and then you leave her. You know, that's just my opinion. Like if she hits you, then yeah, if she gets thrown to the ground because you have to restrain her, then and she gets hurt in the process, then that's fine. But if you, like what Lonnie said, it's one thing if you push her off or hold her down, but it's a whole nother thing if you punch her back. I don't think that that's right.
Yeah.
I think it's hilarious.
Dang, this took a turn real quick.
I don't know. Protecting yourself is such a fine line. Like
It has
you don't have to
borderlines.
know the woman, right? Like I'm walking the streets of downtown and woman comes out of nowhere and starts like swinging at me. I'm swinging back. I don't know you. My life is a danger at that point.
Yeah.
I'm threatened. I'm not shaking you. I'm not even getting that close because the minute I close up on you, anything can happen. I'm keeping my distance and I'm throwing punches. Then I'm walking away.
Well, we can just agree to disagree.
Yeah.
It's scenario based for me, but yeah.
I mean, me too. I think there's certain scenarios, but if we're talking overall, like, I don't agree with men hitting women at all. Like, that's like something we train my boys, you know, because I think about that too. Like, how would I feel if my son was in this situation? And I'm very much aware of, like, I wouldn't fucking ever think it's okay for you to smack a girl unless you're in danger. I've told them that. I'm like, don't hit girls. But if a girl's like putting you in danger or your life depends on it, which that scenario, I feel like your life depends on it, right? Then you would hit the girl. Yeah. So.
But don't take it either. You got to tell them that you can't take that.
Oh yeah,
abuse.
of course. Of course I teach them that too. Because I think that's the beauty of having a boy and girl, in my opinion, is I very much see things from both sides. I'm like, okay, how would I want my daughter to be treated? But also, how would I want my son to be treated and treat women, you know? So
Yeah, 'cause
Let's
I
get
think
this clear. I'm not saying do this recreationally. You know what I'm saying? But I do want, like, if you've watched any portion of the episodes that we've had, I'm a big person on accountability. So if you're going to be dumb enough to hit me, you're dumb enough to get hit.
yeah, I mean, like I said, agree to disagree.
And that's okay.
Yeah.
That's why we have so many different personalities on here, is because we can have these debates and
For
open
sure.
Exactly.
discussions. And you might change my mind. Right now, I don't.
And you might change my mind, but right now I'm not either. So, you know, it's like that. So that's
Because
the way that it works.
there's another aspect of it. Like if a girl doesn't hit me, right, but she hits my mom, I'm knocking her the hell out. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I think you should definitely restrain her and then get your sister to knock her out or something. But like, I don't think.
Well,
you should.
for one, I don't have a sister, and
I
two,
was saying,
she's
So what the fuck are we? No, I'm just kidding.
yeah, she's
seriously.
pretty much gonna be safe if that girl is knocked out. You know what I'm saying? Like, how much can I restrain her, and then wait for the cops to come, or she could just be unconscious? I think that's the easier one, because then we could watch like TFC when the cops come, as opposed to it's like, oh man, I can't search something because both of my hands have to be holding her down.
TFC.
Well, my mom likes watching Tagalog shows.
Okay, so I think overall we think violence is a red flag.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
no, well, most definitely.
Yes.
Boy
okay.
or girl.
Yes.
Violence.
You know what's funny was so going back to the topic, and I'm sorry for like
You're good.
veering us off.
Yeah.
Going back to the topic, there was a girl that I was talking to last night, and I thought
Last night.
she laughed at me, and she said that I said something super ridiculous, but everything that she said that was making me sound ridiculous, she was agreeing with. So here was what I was saying is, I want, if I end up with a girl, I want her to know that she's not the most beautiful girl, but I want her to know that I don't care. And she was all like, that's the most ridiculous. She literally laughed. And then she said, that's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. I was like, how is that ridiculous? Like, do you guys see it from my point of view or from hers?
I see what you're saying.
I see what you're saying, but I don't agree with it again.
Yeah.
I feel like you.
Well,
Are you trying to like humble her?
No.
Okay.
Because I wasn't hitting on her. See, this is the thing. Let's say if I'm dating somebody, right?
Yeah.
Let's just call her like Jenny, just to make things easy, right? If I'm dating a girl named Jenny, and then like there's another girl that is hotter than her, I want her to know that, yeah, she's obviously hot. Like if it's Megan Fox in like the Transformer days, yeah, she's hotter, but I want her to be confident enough with our relationship to realize that I don't care how hot she is. My girl is still my girl.
Yeah, but I think most girls want you to feel like they're, even though they know that they're not, they want to feel like you feel that way. You know what I mean? Like that's why girls say like, I want to feel like I'm the only girl in the room, or I want him to feel like, I want him to tell me I'm the most beautiful girl in the world. But also like it's like common knowledge. Like
there's always someone prettier.
Yeah.
So my logic on this is on the flip side. Let's say that that I'm making decent money, right? Or let's say that I'm a good DJ, and she likes that about me. But if I find out that she's with me because she thinks I'm the best DJ, she'll leave me if a better DJ comes. Or
that's
she'll be,
but that's what the mentality that.
Okay, why is that funny?
Well, because it just doesn't make sense.
How does it not make sense? If she likes me for a particular thing because she thinks I'm the best at that particular thing, when she meets somebody that's better, she'll want to be with them.
She can think that you're the best at that and still stay with you, though. That's the thing. Like, okay, let's just say that I'm like, oh my God, I'm with Queer Rich because he's the hottest. I think he's the hottest dude in the world, right? Like, let's say he's like, yeah. Okay. But another hot dude comes by, I can still think that dude is hotter, but still be like, I'm staying with my dude. Like, it doesn't mean you're going to get left. You have abandonment issues. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, let's put this in the context that's more popularized, right? Gold diggers. It's the hypergamous lifestyle where they want to get the best, right? So they'll date the richest guy that they can find. Now, if they are, and then they find somebody richer, they're going to try to attract him.
Yeah, so I think the issue is not that you don't want to think that your girl is the prettiest. The issue is that the girl is a bad person. Like, that the person that you're dating.
You're only setting her up to be a gold digger when she's not.
Yeah.
No, but what I'm saying is if she's not a gold digger, she would be happy with the amount of money that I make and know that I'm not the richest person and not care.
But I don't think that's the same as a girl and her confidence, like, in your relationship. Like, she wants to feel like she's the prettiest girl. It doesn't mean that you're going to.
Okay, but put this in the context of my life, because I shoot with models all the time. Now, if she's going to feel like...
You should still make her feel like she's the prettiest, even though she might not be.
Well, I'm not going to lie to her.
I think the whole model thing is starting to become a crutch.
For him?
Yeah, for you.
Okay. I thought you meant like in the world.
It's almost like you self-sabotage yourself. Like,
How
this
is
girl,
that, though?
this girl's nice, but what if she doesn't like all the models I shoot with? It's almost like you're setting yourself up for her to not like you for who you are, but because there's all these other things that might come into play.
Well, I'm not saying that I don't want to be with a girl that's not as high caliber in looks as the models that I shoot with. I want a girl that is okay with me shooting with girls that are hotter.
Okay, but you could which is possible, right? But you don't have to. Okay, because what you said was, I want my girl, correct me if I'm wrong, you said, I want a girl that knows that I don't think she's the hottest girl in the world,
right,
and still be okay with it. And know that I'm okay with that.
No, what I said was, I want a girl that knows that she's not the hottest girl, but I want her to know that I don't care.
But shouldn't it be like this? Like, I want a girl that knows that I think she's the most perfect girl.
Right.
That's how the mentality.
That's how it is.
Yeah.
It's not literal.
Right. So I get what you're saying in theory, but the delivery when you're like, I want her to know that even though she's not the hottest girl, that I'm okay with it. But yes, that should be kind of like an unspoken thing. Am I wrong? Like,
there's some thoughts that should be kept in your brain.
Right. Like, yeah, you're not. Exactly.
I mean,
well, I'm also not going to come up to her and just be like, girl, I met somebody that's way hotter than you, but I still came home to you. I'm not going to do that.
That's what it sounds like, though. Like, the way you talk about it, that's what it sounds like.
No, it's more in the sense that, like, she can trust me around any other girl.
But you can still make her feel hot, and then she can trust you. That's the thing.
Yeah, she can still feel hot. I'm not going to just discredit, like, the level of physical attraction that I have for her just because I saw somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm still going to come home and smack her in the ass. I'm still going to, like, But you just said you don't want her to feel like she's the prettiest girl in the world. Well, I don't want her to be do
you want her not to be big-headed, basically?
No. She could.
You don't want her to feel threatened.
Yeah, I don't want her to feel threatened by somebody that may have more of what may be an attraction.
So the way I think you should word this
It's just how we said it.
It's just, yeah, I want the girl to know that even though she's not the prettiest, like, I don't think you should say that because that's insinuating that you're already thinking she's not the prettiest, and girls don't want to know that, even if you're thinking that. The way you should word it is the way that you worded it right now, where you said, I want a girl that is not threatened because I feel like she is beautiful. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
the way you said it earlier was like, I want a girl to know that she's not the hottest girl in the world, but be okay with it.
Yeah, that's literally what you said.
That's how
Well,
it's
not be okay with it, but understand that I don't care.
No.
But yeah, I understand that because like,
But
what
she
if we're
wants
doing?
you to care, though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
No, I don't care about the hotter girl. I care about her. Because like, what if I'm doing what if
No, just
what if
say-
I'm coming home after we did a podcast?
That explanation is too long-winded to say.
Rich
I want
is
a girl.
like, no,
I just want
no.
a girl that's not threatened by all the other girls that might be around me because of what I do for a living.
Isn't that what I said?
No.
You went like roller coaster tycoon.
Let me tell you this. The way that you say it, a girl is already going to be checked out about 3 seconds into that statement because you haven't explained it the way you have in depth. And they're not even going to wait around to hear this in-depth explanation because initially it already sounds insulting.
Yes.
Okay.
That's all they can think about is now I'm not hot. I'm like, I have to deal with not being the hottest girl
Yeah.
in his eyes.
Yeah. Is that wrong?
You're just putting her self-esteem really fucked up.
Yeah, you're like fucking up her self-esteem, even though your intention, because I'm hearing it, because I know you,
Yeah.
is your intention is to make her feel good and
Yeah.
know that she's important, but the way you word it does not sound like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I mean, like, okay, like you're really pretty, and if we're doing like a podcast or a photo shoot or something, I don't want her to come, or when I go home, she's like, well, how was your time with Ari or with Lonnie or whatever?
That's
And
when
it's
you
like,
go, you know what, baby, don't worry, because
yeah, I came home to put my fingers in your butt, not hers. Okay.
it'd be like, you're still the prettiest girl in the world to me.
Yeah.
You know?
No, then I'm lying. See, that's the thing. I don't want to lie.
But
But sometimes you have to lie to your girlfriend.
But what if you're not lying though? What if the person that you're with, it's actually all encompassing, more beautiful than just looks.
Anyone that you've
It's-
ever
yeah,
met. Exactly
exactly.
that. Right.
Yeah.
That's what a woman wants, is essentially when you say you're the most beautiful girl in the world to me. That's why you add the to me thing, right? Because it's like, it's not just her looks verbatim. It's literally like, because of who you are to me, what you mean to me, what value you brought to my life, I see you as the most beautiful being, which is how you should look at your person, right?
So what I'm hearing,
this is let's recall this episode therapy
Therapy.
session for Vince.
well, no, I'll be like, okay, so
What else do you have on your
let's
mind?
say we were, let's say I did come home from a photo shoot, and then she's all like, oh, how was it with that girl? I could just basically be, well, I mean, all things considered, on average, you're better.
No, I think okay. Like,
All things considered.
if Ari and I were like, "Oh, how was your photo shoot with that girl?" You could have just been like, "Oh, it was good."
In
oh,
this scenario, I'm in a relationship with both of you
No. I'm saying
okay.
like a girl
because I'm into
like,
this role play.
It's girls like me
Let
and
me
Ari.
sit there.
I mean, sure, go ahead. But I'm saying like for us, it's just another way of asking like, "How was your day?" It's like how was your photo shoot? Oh, it was good. Oh, okay, was it hard to pose them? Were they like naturally good at it? Like those are the kind of questions like I would ask. I'm not generally asking like
You're talking about a girl though, right, Vince? That's like insinuating something with that.
Yeah,
question.
exactly.
Like,
So,
how was
so
that
in
with
your
Ari?
in your context, I can deal with those conversations. In the
Right.
context where I'm like, where she has to be the hottest girl, and she'll be insinuating that I was tempted by somebody else. That's what I don't want to deal with.
Well,
So-
how often do you run into this situation?
Every Thursday.
Well, that's because you're at a strip club.
No, Tuesdays.
Tuesdays.
Yeah, well, every Thursday.
What's
Yeah.
on Thursday?
Thursdays I do other photo shoots.
so okay, because I feel you because I think of this in my head too. Like sometimes when in my current relationship, sometimes his delivery is not the best. So I'm like asking him like, okay, are you saying that because you're like attacking me, or are you saying this because you genuinely like want to know?
That's so grown of you, Lonnie. I'm so proud of you for
Thanks.
that.
That's why I'm getting married. No. But like it's just because you have to reel yourself back and remember like if
She
you're
has
with this
feelings?
person, well, number one, yes, they have feelings, but you're with this person for a reason, right? So like, are they?
Convenience.
Okay. Oh my God, I can't.
I'm so lost. No, I'm not lost, but
I'm
just,
lost.
No,
My brain just went.
but it's like, okay, you say every Thursday you're in this situation.
Well, a lot of Thursdays and
Okay.
Sundays sometimes.
Okay,
Yeah.
but you also tell us almost every podcast or every other podcast how you dislike being in that situation, but yet you're in that situation. So either you are a masochist and you just love pain.
No.
Yeah, good. Yeah. or you're just clueless.
So wait, when you say masochist,
Yeah, you like.
you think I kill a lot of people?
No, I was just saying. You like. Oh, I want a girl that does not feel threatened. Yet I'm with this person every Thursday and Sunday.
Well, no, it's a different person.
I think he's saying he's doing a shoot every Thursday and Sunday, so he puts himself in that position every Thursday and
Okay.
Sunday.
Yeah.
Is there somebody significantly like is there a significant other that's telling you otherwise?
No,
See?
there's no significant others.
That's what I'm saying.
But that's why there's not one, because of this type of shit.
No, you know what else reason?
You're not kidding. It's true. though.
I'm gonna no. There's so many. Okay, so I don't know if you guys realize this, but I wear a lot of the same T-shirts, and this really pissed me off. This is another reason why I'm not in a relationship, because this girl. So she came over, she gave me a massage, and then she took my shirt, and like, I finally found a brand that I like, so I've been buying a lot of them. But
Fabletics.
yeah,
Fabletics
yeah,
sponsor us.
sponsor me. Yeah.
Sponsor
so she
him.
steals my shirt, and I was like, "What the hell?" And she just wanted to sleep in it. I was like, "You can't afford pajamas?" Oh my god, girls are so stupid.
Maybe the girls
Flip
that you
that.
attract.
We already talked about this. You talk about trashy girls. You attract trash girls. Remember? We had
I'm just upset that I finally found a shirt that I like, and she took one of the 5 that I bought.
All right, guys.
Whoever
Send
you
him some
are, bring
shirts.
it back.
I'm just surprised you're always in these situations.
He's a photographer. What do you expect?
Photographers don't get massages.
But it's not for.
It's almost like you.
I don't know. I'm trying, Vince. I'm trying.
Well, no, she didn't come over for a photo shoot. She just wanted to hang out.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
see.
I don't know.
Oh, that reminds me. I got you guys some pretzels. Hold on.
Wait, what?
Oh yeah, so I saw
got
those.
you
I
guys
was
some
tempted to get
pretzels.
them earlier, but
Yeah, apparently Pittsburgh is popular for pretzels, or no, not pretzels. A candy store. It has chocolates, and then their most popular thing is pretzels. But you guys only have half a box because my daughter was here earlier. So,
It's okay.
and Heinz ketchup, because Heinz ketchup was started in Pittsburgh,
yes,
Nice.
hence
and they call they're called Pittsburghers or Yinzers, which
Yinzers
I
with a Y.
don't understand that.
What does that mean?
Yinz. It's YINZ. It's
But why?
I don't know.
Oh,
Okay, let's turn the tables here to
Yeah,
yeah. Reel it back in.
therapy. Okay, let's have this fun. Let's have some fun now. Have you ever been on a date that you're like, shit, like I'll never forget this date? And don't, if it's your current partner, okay, but if it's somebody else, I want to hear about somebody else in your current partner.
That I'll never forget.
Yeah, like that you're like, oh fuck, that was really memorable.
like good and bad, good or bad.
Let's do good and bad.
Yeah, I mean,
Because why not the fuck we don't share that?
back in the.
Can you?
It's making
Can you
me
hand me a
reach.
pretzel? No, back in the day, I was
Thanks, Vince.
dating this girl, or I was starting to date this girl, and she was like all into like the 40s and the 50s flapper,
Oh, okay.
like style. Even her glasses, she had like the cat eye glasses, with, like the jewels on them or whatever. And we went to this place called Soda Jerks in Old Town Pasadena, and it's like a 50s style cafe. Yeah, but it wasn't like what do we have here? The Rocky Cola.
Corvette
yeah.
Diner. Oh,
Oh yeah, no, sorry, Corvette Diner. It's not like that. It's much more like intimate, smaller. They had like
Oh man.
it was almost like original, and I think that's That's probably something that I would never forget.
Nice.
It fell down my shirt. Sorry.
Do we film
We're
that?
trying to get more views.
I know. Jesus, now I have chocolate. See, this is why I can't eat. I always make a mess. That sounds like a really cool date.
Yeah.
What about a horror story date? Vince, do you have a horror story or a good date while he thinks of his answer?
Wait, so we're talking about good dates or a
Both.
bad date?
Good or
Both.
bad?
Best date
So
and
it was
worst
a
date.
good and bad date?
No,
Or-
like
or
one good
separate.
date, one bad date.
I don't know. Can they be fake dates? Can I use that as an example?
Yes, because it's
Sure.
you. Yes.
Oh, okay. What was a recent one that I went on? Because that was really fun. Went to was it East Buffet or no? There's a buffet place over
China
here.
buffet.
I can't remember, but it's next to
The one across from the base entrance?
no. It's on the opposite side
That's
Not you.
by the Starbucks.
yeah.
Natsumi.
Yeah.
Natsumi.
So that was really cool because we were sharing it was I think it was a good date only because we were catering to each other. Even though it's a buffet.
I thought you were allergic to shellfish.
No, I'm allergic to shrimp.
Oh, okay.
So what we did was
I thought it was shellfish too. All shellfish.
no,
shrimp.
just shrimp.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So I went to this one particular because I know that she's kind of like she washes her hands a lot and she's like always with the hand sanitizer and like she's like me, I wash a lot, you know? And I was like, well, I brought you to this one because they have gloves and I know you don't like touching things that other people. And she's like, oh, that's really nice. And then we were walking together through the whole thing. And we kept on getting things for each other, so we were eating off of each other's plates.
Oh, that's cute.
That's
So even
so
though-
cute.
Even
Stop
though it's
it.
buffet, like I can eat what I want, she could get what she wants, she can be accountable and everything like that. But we still, instead of sitting across from each other, we sat next to each other, and then we had the plates in line, and then we're just taking stuff from that. So I thought that was really cool because it was something where we were able to talk about the food, and experience it together.
And serve each other while
Yeah.
doing it. That's
That's
cute.
cute.
I like that. That's super cute. Do you have a memorable date that was like worst date vibes? Like, oh my gosh, I'll never forget it because that shit was crazy.
I don't because all of the dates I've had were with girlfriends. So we already had a level of connection that we
So you've never taken a girl out on a date before being a girlfriend?
no.
Interesting.
No, because I mean, keep in mind how old I am. So a lot, like the relationships that I had were based on proximity. So it would be a girl that I went to high school with, or a girl that I was in the same friend group with. So we already knew each other for a long time.
So all of
So-
your people started off as friendships. So there was really
Yeah.
no
So there
dating
was
phase.
there was courtship that happened leading up to that.
Okay.
So
What's the
Yeah.
difference between courting and talking phase? Is it the
I
same
guess
thing?
I just want to sound smart.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So while you're talking to them, do you not go like
you don't go on
hang
dates?
out with them? I guess.
No, because I want to give her the ability to have the control. Like it's very easy for a girl, or it's very easy for a guy to misread things. So I'll show my availability and my interest, and then I'll let her take the first step and just make a suggestion. And then if she makes that suggestion, whether it is initiating a date or if she just gives the idea that she's available, then I'll ask her.
So you almost wait for the girl to make the first move?
No, well, I guess
For
her
show
to
of
make
interest
the
in you?
the official first move. But then I'm already showing interest. I'm making myself available for her. I'm remembering the things that she likes and doesn't like and stuff like that.
But you guys don't go out before you become official? Because that would be a date.
Well, no, it's more in the sense that like So what I'm imagining is if it's a first date, like it was like a blind date or something where I'm using the first date to get to know them, whereas in all of my scenarios I've already known them for a while.
No, it doesn't. I mean, it could be any kind of date.
Oh, okay. So I just understood it wrong.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I think to a girl too, when it's now beyond the friend group, it's a different feeling.
Yeah.
Right. So it's a date, regardless if
date,
you're official
yeah.
or not. Yeah, I agree with that.
Well, I don't know if this counts as a bad date then, but then like I know that I have a low tolerance for like BS. Mm-hmm. So if
For the what?
For BS.
Oh, BS.
yeah, so like if we're gonna go out and then she's just having a bad day, which there's no such thing, you just have a bad 5 minutes and then move on with your day, unless you like moved your kneecap. Then yeah, that could be a bad day because you're going through it. But at the same time, it's like, okay, well, if everything is already done and whatnot, like you're off work already, that coworker that you can't stand is no longer there. You had your time to vent. That doesn't have to ruin our day.
Yeah.
So there's been times where I'm like, how about you just eat and collect your thoughts and then I'll come pick you up.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I've had bad non-dates, I guess.
Where you kind of just give them space. So you've never
No,
had,
I don't give them space. I just take my own.
That makes sense.
Excuse me, sorry.
Okay, Lonnie, since they've never had bad dates, have you ever had a bad date? Nate, tell us a bad date story.
I don't know about a
See, she's never had
Bad.
one either.
like. I guess
Wait, Rich, do you have one in mind that was a bad date?
I do now.
Oh, okay. Go ahead,
wait,
Lonnie.
bad
Sorry.
dates.
Or it doesn't even need to be the whole date, like something awkward that happened in a date and you'll never forget it or something like that.
I think I told this story on the podcast before. It wasn't a bad date, but I was like really awkward. It was because this was like the only guy I allowed to pick me up on like a first date, and
Was that the one where you parked down the street?
no, he
drove
didn't.
off.
I thought he drove off.
Oh yeah, that's
But he turned the car around so then he can like
Oh,
make
that
the
was
car
the story.
closer
Yeah,
and
okay.
open the door. So for anybody who's new, basically he picked me up. I thought he saw me and was like, "Oh no, fuck that, bye." But really, he was just turning the car around so the passenger side would be closer to me so he can open the door.
Chivalry
So what
died
was-
that night.
I was like,
it just shows your faith in like men.
dude.
So what did you like? Did you have a reaction?
I was just kind of like, I was just like looking around, and when I realized like he was turning around, I was like I thought he was just gonna turn around and go the other way or something. I was like, damn, do I look that bad? Shit. But no, I mean, I was like ready to turn around and walk. He's like, where are you going? I was like, oh, I thought you were leaving. And he was like, no, I just wanted to make the car closer so you don't have to walk far. And I wanted to open the door for you. And I was like, oh, this is what it, okay. And to be fair, not fair, but to be in my whatever defense, I guess, I've never really there's only a few guys that were like, hey, can I take you out on a date?
Yeah.
I barely hear that word, or when I was in the dating phase or whatever, talking, whatever, there wasn't much guys that were like, oh, can I take you out on a date? Like the word date wasn't really used.
Yeah, I was like, do you want to chill or something?
Yeah, like, or you want to hang out? I'm like, oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. That's actually same for me. It was actually Anthony, my husband, who was the first one that actually asked me on like a formal date. Like that had never happened to me before. And I remember I thought he was such a grown up. I was like, wow, this is so mature of you.
You
And
okay?
then
You
I
want more
married him.
chocolates?
You want more chocolate?
Yes.
You want more chocolates?
Yep, just pass
Pass
that.
it down?
You're
Yeah,
like,
go ahead.
you're probably like, oh my God, I only see this in movies.
Yeah, no, honestly. And then it was just, it was fake. No, I'm just kidding.
One of the best dates I've been on, besides my current relationship, was I went on a date with this guy, and we literally were just like walking around PB and whatever, and like he did the whole rule like to make sure I stood on the other side and
Aw.
like, that whole thing. But we stayed out until like 5 o'clock in the morning, and we were just talking, and that was like fun. It was just adventurous to like for someone to like stimulate my mind.
You guys watch
for
the
that
sunset?
long.
I mean, sunrise.
Wait, what?
You watch the sunrise and everything?
We did, yeah, which was kind of
She's
cool.
like, we were fucking, but no, just kidding.
I mean, bye, but you know, it was a cool day.
She was like, it felt like sunset because I was upside down.
We didn't do anything sexual. It was just cool.
Which is what makes it even more special because you didn't
Right.
have to.
What about you, Kuya? Ari. Kuya. Whoever has their mouth clear first.
Okay, so I thought of one of the bad ones that I had. So it wasn't like an official date, but it was definitely one of those like, oh my God, I'm never going to forget this. So I met up with this dude. I don't know if I've talked about this here, but so do you remember back in the day when people used to go into like not group chats, that's what we call them now, chat rooms.
Yeah.
Right? Like you used to go into chat rooms, AOL, ASL, like, you know, like what's your name? Like, so there was this dude that I talked to and he was from SD. And then we ended up starting talking on the phone. And on his profile was just pictures of like his face, right? And he was handsome. He was a handsome guy. And when we talked on the phone, his voice was so sexy because it was so deep.
Yeah.
Just like butter, right? Like, and I was like, oh shit, he's got a good looking face. His voice was fucking beautiful. Like, it was so low. He was like, what's up, Marjorie? You know, like super, super hot.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay. And he asked me to come over one time. He was like, okay, you want to finally like fucking like chill and meet up and come over? And I was like, okay, bet. And I remember at that point I was still doing massage. So he was like, you want to give me a massage and blah, blah, blah. And I already knew what was trying to go down, right? So I was down low key. I was like, okay. So I got to his house and he was like 2 feet tall. Like, he was so little. His voice and his face did not match what he looked like in person, right? So he was really, really little. And then he was like super cheesy when I met him. Like, he kept throwing me like these like one-liners. So I got super turned off. I ended up leaving.
That's how we attract you. We know we're not physically attractive, so we have to be like smart. Look, ladies, if you ever meet me in person, don't be surprised. I'm 4'18", okay?
Yeah.
So I'm not that tall.
Listen, to all my short kings, yo, I feel his pain of being discriminated upon by my co-host.
Okay,
here.
but I'm really short. So if you're shorter than me as a man, that's a problem.
That means his personality is so much better.
Okay, but no, this is so fast forward to this year, okay?
Air Force Ones.
No. So I never saw this guy again. Fast forward to this year, right?
What made it so bad?
Was the fact that he was super fake.
Okay,
like, his personality in person and his looks in person didn't match what was being presented to me over the phone, and you know what I mean? So anyways, so this is the funny part. Fast forward to this year, I was at a club with Anthony. And, we're like hanging out.
I'm imagining him not getting in because there's the height thing for roller coasters.
No,
We're like, bro, I know you're 30, but
I can see like
Yeah.
dancing, and all of a sudden you see the hairline just popping.
So I see this guy staring at me heavy at the club, right? And I'm like, this is this year. Okay, and mind you, this happened to me when I think it was 19 or something like that, 18, 19.
I have another scenario that popped in my head.
And I go to the club, and I remember this guy was looking at me, and he was married to one of the girls that was in the group that we were with, right? And I was like, why does he keep fucking looking at me? And then I tell Anthony, and I'm like, dude, he looks really fucking familiar. And it clicks as soon as I hear his voice. It was the same guy. And I was like, oh my God, this is the guy that I fucking hella dissed. I like literally left him. Like, you know, you left someone on red. I did that in person. You know what I mean? Like, I fucking saw him, was like, yeah, blah, blah, blah. All right, I got to go like 5 seconds later. So I saw him, and he was like hella looking at me. And then I felt so bad because it was like, the person that we went to go see, one of Anthony's friends, it was like the best friend's husband or something like that. So it was like very closely connected. And I'm like, oh my God, no wonder why this fool is staring at me. This is the fool that I
It's okay. At least he's married now.
Yeah, he's married and he looks happy, but he was hella staring like this bitch is the one that fucking fucked me over.
I thought I was under the this is what I played in my mind is you looked at him and you're like, oh, he's handsome. I wonder where I know him from, blah, blah. And then when he gets off of the stool, he just kept going down. And it's like, that's where you're from.
No, it was the voice, but no, but actually that was part of it too.
Yeah.
Because then I saw him stand up.
Oh.
And I was like,
shit.
oh yeah, that's for sure him. And then I told, because Anthony had heard that story before, and I go, oh my God, babe, that's the guy.
Oh my God.
Or like you saw him sitting down, and then like when the person that was in between you guys moved, you could see his feet going like this on the chair. I don't know.
Oh my God.
You see him from across.
So many scenarios popped in my head just now.
That would have been way funnier.
You see him from across the bar, and he got off and he just disappeared.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that was another reason too why I didn't notice initially, because you know how like at some clubs the booths are
Elevated.
Yeah. So he was up there, and
Yeah.
then so when you came down to the normal floor, I was like, oh,
Yeah.
it's you. You know.
That's yeah.
So that was a awkward one. That wasn't like terrible date, but that was definitely awkward
I should
vibes.
write scripts. There's like
How
3
about you?
scenarios popped in my head.
That's
just
a
now.
good
You
one.
should.
Yeah.
That was a good one. Okay, what about you, Kuya?
You said you
Oh
remember.
my bad memory is that at one point several years ago, several years ago, I was in between these two girls.
Oh, okay.
It was like I was trying to decide who should I really date.
Okay.
So I went out with this one chick, and then we ended up, I think, in North Park or someplace, and we were just hanging out, and then all our other friends were there. Then all of a sudden, she ended up leaving with another person.
Oh, so you guys got there together, and then she ditched you for another
Yeah,
person.
I picked her up and everything. We got there,
Damn.
and then I found her just like cozying up with another person, and I just bounced. I was like,
Up.
I thought I would be much more hurt, but
Yeah.
I wasn't,
That's good.
because I just texted the other chick, but she was like from Temecula.
Oh,
But I
okay.
texted her, hey, what are you doing right now? Oh, no, she texted me. She's like, hey, what's up? I'm like, hey, what's up? And she's like, oh, I'm over here at Tita's too.
So she was in the area.
She was in the area, so I just drove home.
And you got some from that girl.
I just drove home.
He just drove home, guys.
I just drove home.
That's
I
it.
just
Just
drove
home.
home. But yeah, it was like,
We'll stick
that's
to
like one
that
of those
story.
things. Like, like I never thought I'd be in that situation, but I was like kind of surprised because I handled it really well. I guess I learned how to handle rejection.
But were you only handling it well because there was someone waiting
Yes.
to pick up the rejection?
I think so, yes.
Okay. Because there's that whole like to get over someone, you get under someone. It's like the same type of principle.
but I think it's much more like as I'm walking away, I'm like, oh, fuck that bitch. You know, like, well, I'm over here headed kind of distracted.
Yeah, that makes
I think if I
sense.
didn't have anybody, I probably would have ended up staying there longer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely waited around hoping that it would be a different scenario.
Or not necessarily hoping that it'd be a different scenario, just being like, you just stuck there awkwardly,
Right.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
you know? Because at that point, I'm not going to try to change anybody's mind, you know?
No, just make it awkward for them. Like, hey, I see you guys have met. She likes when I do that too.
Oh no.
Would you like looking back? How would you change the scenario?
He's like, I would have picked her ass up.
I don't know if I would have. I don't know
Was
if
there
I would
any
have.
like red flags? You're like, oh fuck, maybe I should have like.
Maybe I should have made myself more obvious, I guess, as far as what my feelings are prior to that, so there couldn't be any confusion. Because you don't know if you're just kind of hanging out and then you guys are always together and doing things. Doesn't necessarily mean there's a romantic connection,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Until you actually like start to show your feelings or display those certain traits or whatever, or those signals. And for all I know, that other person at the club or at the bar or whatever we were at was doing that night. So you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, for
That's
sure.
probably what I would have done ahead of time. If I were to look back, I would have probably been just a little bit more proactive in
Makes
my
sense.
approach.
Shoot your shot more
Yeah.
rather than just kind of be nice and give her a ride and friend vibe.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Makes sense.
Have you ever been on a date or go on a date, and before you go, you're like, fuck, I already know he's so fine. I gotta make sure, like, I'm not gonna give it up easily. I'm not gonna whatever. And you, like, prep yourself, like, okay, I'm gonna wear, like, these different panties to make sure I don't, like, do whatever. Okay, so I did it with this one. Not did it, but, like, I went on a date with this guy. And I think I told this story a little bit where we went to the movies as the first date. And I was like, oh, pick, like, whatever you choose, whatever. And he, for soda. And then he's like, pick a Sprite. He picked Sprite. And I was like, oh, safe choice. Haha, haha. But I don't know why that date stuck to me so well. Okay, no, I know why now.
Well, it was Sprite, obviously.
Well, it was no, it wasn't the Sprite. It was because he ghosted me after, and I thought it was a really good date.
Well, what did you?
Oh, so it was a good date, and then you got ghosted.
I got ghosted
from after the movie.
Yeah.
I mean, what did you order? Because
Nothing.
he's like, she must think I'm a baller because $75 for popcorn.
No. He like
Was that a medium?
Oh wait, actually no. He ghosted me after the date after that. So we he bought the tickets. He got there early. He waited for me. We were at Fashion Valley Mall, and I was like, "Oh, what the heck?" He's like, "You got here early and got the tickets." Like I was like amazed, right? And then when we go inside, I was like, "Oh, I'll buy the snacks because you bought the ticket. It's only fair." And he was like, "Oh, dang, really?" Like he was surprised about that. But oh my God, he was so fine. I'm sorry, babe, if you're listening. He was so fine. Like I still kind of remember his face till this day. But I was really sad after the next date.
No, I don't think that's... Actually, that happened to me. I was ghosted by a guy after I slept with him, but that's probably why. Because I gave it up. And he was like, bye.
I don't know.
Have you ever ghosted a guy after sleeping with him?
After sleeping with him? Yeah.
I've done that too. I want to hear the story. Okay, go. This is before our men, so
Yes,
just disclaimer. Way before.
I ghosted him because when we were doing it, his rhythm
This
was
is clickety,
like
not clackety. No.
No. Oh no.
Oh, you have to tell that story now because that hasn't been told in a long time. Okay, tell this one first.
Okay. The rhythm that he was on was like 120 BPM, and I was over here like at a 90, and I was like, bro, this is really weird. I feel like this is kind of fucking weird. Yeah, it was really bad.
So you ghosted him after that.
Yeah. After I was like, hey dude, like, I'm sorry. I texted my homegirl. I was like, please get me out of this situation right now. And she's like, she goes, okay, what level? 1 to 5. I was like, bitch, make it a 5. I need to get the fuck out of here.
That's so funny.
She just call you, oh, girl, there's a volcano that erupted right next to you. You gotta leave.
No, she called me and she was like,
Your house is on fire.
yeah. No, she's like acting like she's crying. She's like, I
Oh
was
my
like,
God, you're
"What's
dying.
wrong?"
It's like, wait, I am? I mean, yeah, I gotta go.
That's so funny.
Yeah, that was really
In
bad.
the middle of it?
No, like, okay, after a while, I was like, oh, I don't think this is right.
You said that?
I was like, I don't think this is right.
You should be like, you need headphones.
Dude.
Why didn't you match his BPMs?
Yeah. You're a
Because
DJ. You can
he-
transition.
Yeah,
I can, but the way he was trying to like thrust me, it was just really awkward.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think if that's ever happened to me.
It was just, he was really thumper, and I'm like, bro.
I
And it was like a pencil dick, so it didn't work out.
have a question for you
yeah,
guys.
That's not gonna.
Because you just made me think of this. If I had one of those level 5 things that I needed a way out, how would you get me out of that?
Well, I hope you're not at the studio, because if you weren't at the studio, I'd be like, Vince, someone broke into your studio. I had to drive by real quick.
That's exactly how I would have done it. The alarm went off. I don't know. My phone, done.
Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah.
nice.
Or be like, hey, your daughter, I just saw your daughter and something happened. I need you to come right now.
I wouldn't mess with the daughter because that would scare me.
Like,
But
but
I
like,
would
if
say
you're the
something
one
was
who
wrong
texted
with
me-
me because I know that you're a good friend and people that know you're a good friend. So I would say something is going on with me. I'd be like, Vince, my car broke down on the side of the road. I can't get a hold of anybody. Like that kind of shit.
I'll be like, oh my God, let me put on my cape. I'll be right there.
Yeah.
But if he was reaching out to me, then he would, like, you would know it's not serious. If it was,
Yeah, because you
Right.
won't get back for a couple days.
huh?
They're talking shit about how we don't get back for a couple of days.
Oh, whatever.
It's not that big of a deal.
Since our last
You
topic,
get the call back 5 days later. Hey, Vince, are you like, that was 5 days ago?
Lonnie, too late. She's already came with a pregnancy test. So,
My broken bone is healed already.
yeah.
I'm already out of jail.
I know. I got bailed out 3 days ago, dude.
Oh, shit. Why is it really hot right now?
Yeah, it's really hot.
Let me check my AC. It's 101.
Oh, damn. We only got an hour of this.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Well, half of it was Vince's therapy session.
I know, that's
Oh,
true.
wow.
That's true. So we went over, what was this topic about again?
Just bad dates. Red
Flags and bad dates.
Yeah.
That's true.
Love disasters.
Wait, was that the topic?
That was,
Yeah.
yes.
No, it's your therapy
But
session.
but the first 30 minutes was your intervention.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay.
Exactly.
Where did we land on that? I'm doing good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
All
doing
right.
great.
You're a
Yeah,
work
you're
progress.
doing good. By the thesaurus.
It's like a dinosaur with a lisp.
Can you tell the clickety clackety date? Since that's a classic that we all need to remember for the rest of our lives.
Wait, which? Okay. Wait, which part though?
Just tell the whole thing.
So I went on a date with this guy, and he lived kind of far from me. Long story short, we ended up getting it in, and when we got it in, he put me on bed restraints. And I was like, oh, okay, I'm down for this kinky shit. That's my first time.
50 Shades of Grey type shit.
Literally. Blindfold, everything. And I was like, oh, okay. He put what I thought was his dick in my mouth, but it didn't really feel like a normal, like,
Did
dick.
it kind of feel like a normal one? Like where you couldn't tell at first?
I was like, okay. Well, I was like psyching myself, to
It's
be
vinyl.
honest.
Well,
I
that's
was
why I'm
like-
asking if she noticed.
I was like, oh, maybe he just has like a condom on.
Oh,
know?
okay.
So-
Because you were blindfolded.
Yeah, I was blindfolded. So I was like, okay, maybe it's just like a different condom brand. I don't know. So I was like, okay, whatever. And I was like, let me still, because I'm still strapped. I'm fucking strapped down. I'm all in. I gotta go all the way.
Yeah.
And we end up getting to a position where we were doing doggy, and he was getting it from the back, but I heard this clicking noise while we were getting it from the back. Yeah, I was like,
Like there's a horse behind you?
no, not like a no, like that, but like literally a clicking noise, and then no, I'm not galloping. But so it got done.
I thought it was because he knew he was a 4-pump chump, so he would only do 3 at a time.
No. So when we were like tired, I guess, and done, we were like laying down and we're just talking.
Did it feel normal? Or did it feel like a dildo?
It felt like a dildo.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, and I just didn't know because he had me blindfolded still.
And
so
you
I
were
was
still
like,
assuming that, like, giving him the benefit of the doubt that it was a condom or something.
Right. So then when we were done, he was like, hey, so did you hear that clicking noise? And I was like, no, I don't know what you're talking about. I was trying to play it cool. And he's like, well, I didn't tell you this, but it's fake. It's like a
Prosthetic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So he had a prosthetic dick.
Yeah.
Can I ask, because I forgot if you did tell us, do you know why he had one?
He just told me he had cancer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's
So,
that just made this whole thing sad. Just
Yeah.
kidding.
but it was adventurous. It was fun.
Did you sleep with him more than once?
I did one more time, I think. Yeah.
Did it
Did
feel
he
good?
open a suitcase and show you an assortment where you get to choose? Because
yeah.
Detachments.
like-
yeah, because I mean,
What size do
that's
you
a
want
lost
tonight,
opportunity. If she was okay with it after she said it, he could be like more adventurous. Like this one is gas operated and it vibrates a lot harder, but just not as long. This one's diesel. This one's hybrid. You know,
This one has like.
this one will split into 4 and then start spinning. You know,
I honestly like if I were to go back, I really wish there was a way for me to like, if I was like going like this, so I can like see it. I really wanted to see it, but I never got to see it.
Oh, so the second time too? He slipped. He made sure you were blindfolded.
Yeah, because he
He had like a complex, huh?
Yeah, he thoroughly expressed how
he's self-conscious.
he's self-cautious
yeah.
about it. There was what really ended us like talking overall was he had to go back because they found some cancer again.
Oh.
So, and I was
That's so
trying to be
sad.
there for him as much as possible, but the range that he wanted me to be there was just like tough because I was also dealing with like my grandpa in the hospital at the same time, and I wasn't answering his phone calls, and he was like, because I was in the hospital with my grandpa, and he was like, dude, you're a fucking bitch. How dare you? I'm over here fucking having cancer and blah, blah. I was like, dude, my grandpa's in the hospital. Like, I'm sorry. I can't really do whatever. And he was like, oh, so your grandpa's important? I'm like, yeah, bitch. What the fuck?
What the fuck?
And that was a red flag, and I was done after that.
You're all, I could have accepted the fake dick, but not this personality.
Yeah, literally. But he even told me,
crazy.
he's like, I can be a dick. And I was like,
Then just take it off.
right? No. But
Change it to the nice one. How hard is this? Like,
right? But he showed me like his inner thigh, and how like they took skin from that to like reconstruct his
Yeah.
dick.
That's crazy.
Skin grafts.
So what if he was like the best? Would you be able to deal with that for the rest of your life, you think?
To be honest, like if he wasn't a dick,
Yeah, like if he was like your soulmate, but he had that, would you be able to deal with that? If you, like, if not your soulmate. 'Cause,
if
like,
he was
obviously,
down
but-
to at least adopt kids or something with kids, because
I'm talking about just the sex.
Oh, the
strictly
sex.
sex.
Yeah,
Yeah, you could deal with it.
yeah. Sorry, I thought you meant him as a whole.
No.
Just warm it up.
Do you think? Wait, does he feel anything?
I think so. It's been so long, I can't really remember.
If they use a
but
skin graft, he's probably nerve ending. You can still feel it.
yeah.
Still feel things? Okay, interesting.
Of course, we would know.
Interesting. Okay.
But
So
yeah, so now if you ever hear us say clickety clack, that's why.
yeah, clickety clack that's my favorite. One of my favorite stories that she's told.
Literally everybody who has like watched or listened to our podcast and has seen us, like, or seen me out in the world, they're like,
Say clickety
they're like,
clickety clack.
they're like, yo, that clickety clack story is the best. And I was like, oh.
Your clickety clack story is like a classic. Your peeing on someone is a classic. Vince has quite a few classic moments that we've
Yeah.
clipped.
There's a reel dedicated to all Vince's classic moments.
Everybody tells me about yours is like how when he's like, oh, you're a bitch, you're like, yeah.
Oh yeah,
That's another one. People
That-
don't
I
like
forgot
saying
about that clip.
Where she agreed.
when I used to say bad words and stuff. Or you're I can see that.
Wait. You don't say bad words anymore?
If you look, I'm probably like one or two slipped for the past 2 years.
Wow.
Why?
Maybe. It's just more fun.
Jehovah's Witness.
It's more fun. Like, okay, so
Broadens
I'll give
your
you,
vocabulary.
I'll give you an example. Well, I'll say a bad word. Like if we met somebody and
The preemptive. He's gonna say a bad word.
Yeah.
so like if somebody says, "Oh, that bitch is a fucking hoe," it's a lot more fun for me to say, "I know a lot of people that could draw her labia from memory."
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
the realization.
You
sets in.
you become a professional clip farmer.
Oh,
What's that?
You saying it because it sounds better in clips.
Oh, okay, sure. I mean, is that why you clip me?
I mean, you do say some fantastic things to clip. So
No, but well,
Anyway.
Well, as bad as I say things, it's still PG.
yeah,
Kind
that's
of.
true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's very true.
Very true.
All right. Well, that was an hour of us talking about some of our. I mean, there was a little,
clickety clacks.
Everything.
a little bit of everything. Little bad experience dates, some deal breakers, some therapy sesh. You know, you know how we do on this podcast.
I actually really enjoyed this, so I hope you guys enjoy it too.
Yes,
I think
let
it worked
us know
too
in the
because I'm
comments.
thinking about like what she said.
Okay.
I just don't know how to put it in my words. Yeah.
Anywho,
we've heard a lot from you guys around that. One of the things that you love about our podcast is that you feel like you're talking and chilling with your friends.
right.
So if you guys like that vibe, continue to watch us. If you're new here, welcome. And and thank you for hanging out with us for this past, what is it, an hour?
Yep.
Yes.
Something like that.
For sure.
And we'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.
Bye. Oh, that camera. Bye.
Bye.